Yo, Big Kish back up in here. Antonio's speech just dropped a banger. I didn't even watch the video. I just read the title. And I seen this little part right here with the Willie Lynch letter. I already know he cooking. These the type of videos I like. This is right up my alley. Y'all know I like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
So the Willie Lynch letter. This is a supposed speech given by a British slave owner back in 1712, detailing how to create a slave and instill this slave mindset in black people for generations to come. Unfortunately, many sources state that this document doesn't exist. It's fake. Although this may be the case, sentiments from this document are very much prevalent. One section states the following: don't forget, you must pitch the old black male versus the young black male, the dark-skinned slaves versus the light-skinned slaves, and the female versus the male. Fake or not, this is a solid tactic for conquering and dividing. Now, the division that we're going to be focusing on today is black women versus black men. In this current state, man, social media is literally filled with black women and black men going at each other's necks. Today, we're going to do a deep dive into this. We're going to be talking about the anti-black women rhetoric from black men and also the anti-black men rhetoric from black women. This is going to be a good video, but no more talking, man. Let's get into it.
I don't date black women because you don't like to get put in your place.
Which place?
Your place.
Which
and when
place?
you get put in your place, you think you got taught like a man.
That's why they were cheating on you then.
You're not men. Go, where's your hair? Where's your fucking hair?
On my channels, man, I always speak very highly and positively of black women. Because of this, every now and then I'm getting hit with a comment calling me two things: a panderer or a simp. Sometimes both. First and foremost, the majority of my audience is men. I believe it's at 77%. And for two, even if I was pandering to black women, what's wrong with that? I'm a black man. Coming off the year of 2025, entering 2026, just being a decent human being nowadays gets you chastised.
You can no longer openly love black women anymore, especially in public or on social media. I recently posted this video edit on Instagram showing my love and appreciation for black women, especially when it comes to the dark-skinned black women, because they were the social reject. They was an outcast for so.
I bet you they gonna call him a simp or something like that. You have people that wants to be in the fight as far as like, oh, these black women such and such and such and such, or these black men such and such and such and such. But you have the specific people who step outside of the fight and understand that if we keep perpetuating this cycle, we aren't gonna be able to get nowhere. That's the thing. This is how I see it. You step outside of it. Okay, there are some black women who don't have it together. There are some black men who don't have it together. There are some black women who do have it together. There's black men who do have it together. So now, do you stay in the fight then? Bruh, you gotta step outside of it and understand what's going on.
Many years. I get comments and DMs of men telling me, you're pandering to black women. Then I ask myself, how far did white supremacy deconstruct the mind of men?
Now couple in this normalized misogyny on top of rampant racism, and you can see the landscape of things. Now, anti-black women content isn't a new thing. Many times they just disguise this content under the guidelines of holding black women accountable. YouTubers back in the day such as Tommy Sotomayor, Fresh and Fit, and even Kevin Samuels to an extent built a huge following basically degrading black women.
Hair's fake, nails fake, makeup fake, eyelashes fake, eyebrows fake, body fake. Everything on this bitch is fake. There isn't a more vain bitch than black women. This right here lets you know white women are way better than black women. Matter of fact, this lets you know
I don't know what he talking about right here. I don't know what he talking about. But I know as far as Kevin Samuels, he did say some things, but he was getting couples married. Do your research. He was actually getting black men and black women married. There was even episodes where guys will come on, not have their stuff together, and try to bash black women, and he would check them. This is why I can't say the same thing for Kevin Samuels like Tommy Sotomayor. I believe Tommy Sotomayor actually don't like black women. I think that's what his stance is with it.
Other race of woman is better than black women.
So they're fat, loud, obnoxious, rude, fake hair.
The loudest in the room usually is who?
the black women that are, oh my God, this and that.
Because here's the problem. A lot of them are educated, they get a job, I'm strong and independent, and all this other bullshit. So they think that warrants them, like, us caring about their opinion, but we don't. I'm one of the few guys that calls it out. Y'all are loud, obnoxious, rude, fat, and annoying.
I want to say this though, man. I do understand that some brothers have had bad experiences with black women. I can't take that away from y'all. But my thing is, why turn this into a full-on assault against all black women? No one's a monolith. There are many archetypes of black women, and maybe you need to switch up your type. It just really.
I'm gonna tell you why. They hurt, and they don't know. They don't have the maturity, capacity to get over that hurt. You must get over that hurt. You'll never get over that hurt. I don't know what Fresh and Fit been through when they were young, but you can tell that they were hurt and don't know how to get over it. Learn how to speak to a woman. Learn how to, actually communicate with her. They want to carry all their baggage, whatever they went through from when they were young. Maybe women didn't, wasn't attracted to them or whatnot, right? And they want to carry that baggage along with today into their adulthood. Bruh, you cannot do that, bruh.
Crushes my soul to see black men, feed into this black woman hate. As black people, the entire world is already against us. Now, being a woman in black, I can understand y'all struggle. Take a look at this post I stumbled across. Everything looks good in black, except girls. Guess how many likes it has? 1.4 million. Hey. This is why I go so hard for black women. And it's the fact that in these comment sections, y'all, although these could be bots, you got black people like, I'm black, and this is true. Come on, cuz. I feel like as black men, we have to do better. Especially on the social media side, the representation just doesn't look good. This just ties into the whole Doechii and Aiden Ross situation. There is no reason that a white man should feel comfortable talking to a black woman that way. But the reason these white men...
It also gives you understand. Listen, bro, we have a lot of men have a lack of empathy and trying to be understanding. Most of our women grew up without fathers. So how can you be understanding towards the women? You know what I'm saying? A lot of men grew up without their mothers. How can you be understand? It's all about stepping out of that fight, out of that, let's bash this certain type of gender, or let's bash this certain type of agenda because my personal experience of what I've been through with that agenda. You gotta grow up and move past that. This is the problem. People want to keep catering to their feelings. Oh yeah, she did that to me too. Oh, she did it to you too. Yeah, they did this to me too. And they want to dwell on that pain or whatever they've been through. Step out of that. Stop associating black women with your pain. You can't do that and grow at the same time.
Is because the black men that are around them are not checking these fools.
I'm going about Doechii tomorrow. But I ain't gonna let that dumb fat bitch. Sorry, she's not fat. That fucking botted fucking. Dude, that fucking stupid smelly whore. She dropped from
Stop talking about the black queen.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Yo, let me tell you something right now.
You're mad because she made it. No bots.
Look at her monthly listeners right now. That went from 60 million to fucking 20 million.
She blew up.
All right, they want her out of here. All right,
You better find out.
Get out of here.
You're gone.
Get out of here.
You can get out. You can leave now.
Yeah, get out.
You've been dismissed. You know what? I'll send you on the way out with a monkey.
Get the out of here, you stupid fucking.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
You really won't see as many black women who are overly anti-black. But on TikTok, it's a whole different ball game.
Black men are the worst men to date, and they are not romantic. And it is hard to find a black man, a good black man these days.
Now, you just heard what the sister said, right? But then I could find a video that says, oh, he opened the door for me. He gave me flowers. Oh, I think that's so corny. So what do you do with that? You got women who say that there's no good black men, and you got another same type of black woman who say the good black men are corny. I don't like when a guy give me flowers or hold the door for me or take me to fancy restaurants. I don't like. I want me a. You need a little edge to you. What do you do with that? You step back and say these type of people, they're not healed. But do that mean all black women are like this? No. Do that mean all black women black men who ever bash black women? Do that mean all black men are like that? No. You gotta step back from out of that fight. You gotta learn how to ignore rhetoric like this. You can't sit up there and even entertain stuff like this. Is it true that there's no good black men? That don't make no sense. That's kindergarten. That's child's play. Why even entertain stuff like this? It's millions of black men on this earth that got their stuff together. Why entertain that?
Get you a Mexican, get you a Jamaican, get you a Haitian, anything but a black man. And if you want a white guy, if it ain't white, he ain't right.
Black women are the least married, but black men make the worst husband. No matter who y'all get married to, y'all still are the leaders of divorce.
And sometimes, once in a while, you'll be eating breakfast and you'll go, "Get me out of here!"
98% of the time, I don't date black men, and I'm happier because of that.
I really don't know what happened to my algorithm. I never used to see videos like this, but as of lately, I've been getting hit with black men ain't shit, black men can't do this. I'm talking to a white man. Oh my, it's been flooding me. Now, to be fair, I feel like a lot of this is just get back for the whole red pill era. Many black men at one time dominated YouTube and these internet spaces talking about black.
You see how he have a difference in opinion and he's able to take whatever these young ladies just said about black men, and he said his algorithm is feeding him that more, right? We against these algorithms as well, bro. They're trying to transform our mental. They bro, from what he search or what he look at or whatever, and the videos that he come up with, the algorithm know that he not gonna bash black women. So what is the algorithm gonna do? The algorithm is gonna feed him bashing black men to see if it could transform his mind. We up against a bigger beast, y'all. We up against Satan. Like, we got bigger fish to fry, bro.
Black women. And the script done flipped, and they doing that shit back to us now. Now I'm 24, so I don't really remember the Tommy Sotomayor era, but with Fresh and Fit back in 2022 and Kevin Samuels, I remember those eras. It really wasn't a lot of people countering this nonsense. This is why I take the stance that I do today. Like, I'm always going to speak positive on black women. In 2025, we seen a lot of black creators speaking up. Myself, Almighty Jew, Young Don, and it's a lot of other creators that are coming up talking on the behalf of black women, and I love this. Hopefully, I can inspire more black men to get behind this trend, you know? Now, to get back on topic, let's bring up a talking point that I hate to hear, okay? Pro-black women only.
I'm not pro-black. I'm pro-black woman.
And just to let y'all know how much evil that we're facing, you could do a positive video on your people and it won't get pushed out. But you could do negative content on your people and it get millions of views. This is why these podcasters are making millions of dollars off bash. Let's just say they did have a negative experience with black women, right? Once they notice the content is getting pushed more by doing negativity, what you think they're gonna do? You think they're gonna do positive content and not get that money? They're gonna go get that money and do more negative content. That's why I said we are up more than just against each other. We are up against I'm telling you, evil. We are up against an evil that's out of this world, bro.
That's it.
I remember I was talking with somebody not too long ago and they asked me why I'm a pro-black woman instead of just being pro-black. Black women and black feminine presenting people are the most unprotected group in America.
People wanted to jump down my throat when I said that other races of men, particularly these men, love dark-skinned black women the most. And not only am I here to double and triple down on what I said, but I'm also here to say that I am not fully pro-black. I am pro-black woman. There is a big difference. A lot of the pro-black ideas were created by men who were misogynists. I love MLK, but he cheated on his wife with a lot of different women. I've heard horror stories about the Black Panthers. So my black idea is not architected by men, and it never will be. I stand by what I said. I see white men loving dark-skinned black women the most. I know my history, I know my culture, and I'm here to say that I am not interested in taking leadership from a black man. I am not interested in taking pro-black leadership from a black man. I don't believe in it. We don't even know what liberation looks like for black women being centered. We still have not got to that part of history yet. So really, we don't even know if the civil rights era did us the most good. We don't even know what the best form of community could be, because black women are still being oppressed and not seen and not heard and not valued. And I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that at all.
So let's talk about that last video because there is a lot to unpack. I actually did a reaction to this video on my second channel. And when I first saw it, I do feel like I was a little emotional. And now that I've watched it over a few times and I sat down and put my emotions to the side, this is what I have to say. Obviously, I cannot deny the bad experiences she had with black men. I don't know her. Those are the things she went through. But like I stated, with black women, no one's a monolith, including black men. There are many different archetypes of black men as well. Maybe switching up her type would help. Now let's bring up her first point, man. In the video, she stated many pro-black leaders during the 60s and the 50s were misogynistic. This does have a lot of truth to it. Also, she didn't specify like what pro-black ideologies were misogynist. I feel like if she would have did that, it would have, you know, maybe helped her argument a bit more. She also brought up MLK. And just because MLK cheated, that doesn't mean he hated women, okay? He's just a cheater. Another thing she brought up, white men love black women more. As a whole, that is not true. In her defense, let me say this. When comparing interracial couples, black and white interracial couples, I do feel like the white...
This the thing. People are taking their own little personal experience and probably come across maybe, what, 20 people? 10, 20 people? And they get online and speak for millions. You speak for millions, but you only dated about 20 times in your whole life. But you come out and speak for millions. Probably never even left your state. Probably even only been to about 5 states. Probably only been to like 1 country. But you get online and speak for millions of people. We must, especially the mature people that's able to see what's going on, we must step back and say, hold on. We didn't have a lot of us didn't have no leadership growing up. So yeah, maybe some of us don't know how to treat one another. We gotta understand where did we come from? Where did we come from? We were enslaved. Like that, we saw it. Like our wives been taken from us. Our husbands been taken from us. The children been taken. We went through some stuff. So do you keep on perpetuating the same attitudes that you had? That just because your mother talked to you a certain way? Just because your father talked to you a certain way? Do that mean you have to speak to your children like that? Just because you see your mother talk about your father or to your father a certain way or vice versa, do that mean you gotta talk to? No, we have to break cycles. We gotta stop getting on this internet and saying and speaking for the whole damn world. Yeah, this is basically you're saying all men when you saying black men. You gotta put something on it. You gotta put a modifier on it. Yeah, I ran into a black man, he treated me like this, and I ran into this black man, he treated me like this, or a man like, yeah, I ran into this black woman, she treated me like this, or, bruh, get out. Get out. There's different people, millions of people out there. You can't just say that all black men and women are one type. You can't say that.
Man and the black women combo is more genuine than the opposite, okay? I say this because, you know, a lot of times when we see black men with white women, before they had no money, then they get with a white girl, you know what I'm saying? All my basketball heads, like, think of the NBA.
Go look up black NBA player with white wife. You're gonna get all type of results. Now look up white NBA player with black wife or non-white wife. Good luck. The only person I found is Nick Collison. Everybody else is sticking to their race. And I feel like that means something. And it says something. It be us, bro. It be niggas, man.
So I guess that's why.
Y'all remember what Cat Williams said? Y'all remember what a lot of that stuff is done strategically. These people be getting in these people's ears and stuff like that. Especially some of these coaches be acting like they be father figures. Why do they cleave on to the coach as a father figure? A lot of us ain't have no father growing up. We gotta step back and understand the history that we came from and what structures our mannerisms, our mindset, and how we think. We gotta sit back and observe one another.
A lot of them feel that way. But for her to have that whole sentiment that white men love black women more? No, it's not true. Just even going back on historical context, black women were white men's play toys. They did things with them that they couldn't do with their white wives. And even just bringing back up misogyny, like white men, they don't even want their wives to vote in 2025, 2026.
Is it good that women can vote in America? I don't think so.
That's right-wing pastor Dale Partridge, and he's far from the only man on the right responding to Zohran Mamdani's win by calling to repeal women's right to vote, after 84% of women under 30 voted for him. Never mind how men overwhelmingly supported Mamdani too. But then they had the nerve to wonder why women wouldn't want to vote for them. But it's all ironic hearing the right's racist fear-mongering about Sharia law coming to New York because of Mamdani's Muslim faith, when taking women's rights away is the exact thing they're proposing.
They always made their fight amongst them our fight. So their men treat their women a certain type of way, right? Their women treat their men a certain type of way. But they'll come over here into our culture and say, hey, help us fight our men, or hey, help us fight our women. And now we amongst each other doing all of this. I'm telling you, bro, we gotta do our research and see why some of us be having this mindset.
Not Mamdani.
Women were not made to lead, but to follow and to feel. Emotions cannot be what is used to rule and govern a nation. I believe that we should return to the household vote.
They fundamentally believe women's voices don't matter outside of their relationship to their husband.
Yeah, I think the 19th Amendment should be repealed. I think that because, well, first and foremost, because I'm a Christian, and that is the Christian position. Oh my gosh, you're saying that? Yes, that is the Christian position, is that households should not be divided against one another. So by repealing the 19th Amendment, just for the record, it's not just trying to take away a female vote, but it's trying to say, no, there's a family vote. There's a household. And it's like, well, where do women get their voice? Where women get their voice is from their father, from their husband. If they're not married, it's from their father. If they're not married and their father is dead, it's from their brother, it's from their uncle, it's the men in their lives that love them.
Even the whole stereotype of black men being baby daddies. The original baby daddies are white men. Take a look at Donald Trump. Look at Elon Musk. And it's like, bro, if she would have just said all men, like, I would actually agree with that, okay? See, this is the thing, y'all. People like her and the male equivalent to her, which is the black men that spew anti-black women talking points, they all just want to talk to white people. Don't try to sugarcoat it and disguise it as, oh, white men, they'll treat me better. White women, they'll listen to me more. No, that's not the case. And the last point I want to bring up is pro-black women only. How can you be pro-black but not pro-black man? Let's reverse the roles, okay? This happens all the time, by the way, but imagine a brother come out. He is extremely pro-black. He's doing all this for the black community. He's talking about black problems, but he got a white woman on his hip. Everybody gonna look at him crazy, including me. So this logic has to apply to women as well. And in the video, she even stated like she's not going to take lead from a black man, but it's like you will take lead from a white man. What? Like, how is that pro-black in any way? All my black women that come across, posts like this, please check this shit, man. Now, I don't think it's a one glove, fit all for this situation. But my first and strongest solution would be to just get off of social media. It's not a real place. A lot of these arguments only exist online, started by miserable people. Like, for example, man, I came across this debate and they was like, hey, black people, if your black husband is married to you and your mom-in-law comes over and y'all want to drive in the car, who's going to sit in the passenger seat? Like, what? Come on, bro. What is even this topic? I'm just gonna tell both of y'all to get in the car. I'm trying to go. I don't care where nobody sits. You know what I'm saying? It's so stupid.
And people get so tied up into these social media conversations. They be so stupid. And what they do is they start to apply it to their real life. Or I'm gonna go test him to see if this is true. Go test your man, girl. They watching a video. Go test your man, girl, to see if such and such and such and such. Or I'm gonna go test. Now you're bringing problems into your relationships, and vice versa. I'm telling you, he's not lying about this internet. Don't bring this internet stuff into your real life. I'm telling you.
Idiotic, bro. And it's like we should be putting our effort and our energy into greater things. I came across a video, man, and I watched the whole thing, and bruh, it was amazing. Shout out to this lady right here. She broke it down perfectly of just how social media is nowadays, and these type of arguments play into it. People know that in the black community, we like to talk about a lot of dumb shit, and even though it's divisive, it's making them money, and it's like, come on, man, we gotta stop it. That's it for this video though, man. I hope y'all enjoy. Hopefully nobody gets mad at me.
These are the type of topics I believe Glasses Malone be trying to talk about, you know, reality. What could we do to check each other? What are some of the behaviors that we have? And this is why I always talk about you gotta look in the mirror. We gotta look in our mirrors. Every individual. You know what I'm saying? We can't just be pointing and pointing and pointing and pointing and pointing. Yeah, they. No. What about you? We gotta look in the mirror and do the things for ourselves to make us better. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was dope. I love topics like this. Real topics, real discussions that's going on in our community. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Hey, Antonio be cooking, man. He be cooking. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kish signing out. Going, y'all.